Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm so glad you found us. We are Fuel Fit Nutrition and Fitness, and just want to talk a little bit today about our Fuel Plus Perform program. We are talking about how CrossFit women 35 plus are finally getting lean, seeing definition, and recovering like athletes without burning out, under eating, or guessing what's wrong. I'm Coach Emily, and let's get into it. All right, so let's just find out if this is for you first. So, this is for you if you train hard at CrossFit or another functional fitness protocol but can't see the muscle definition you've been working for. You are exhausted after workouts and taking longer to recover than you ever have before. Body probably changed right around 35, and everything that used to work really doesn't work anymore. Maybe you've tried macro tracking or meal plans that weren't really built for CrossFit athletes. You're just done with generic advice that ignore your hormones and your sport, and you're ready to fuel and train your body with a system that's built for you. If that all sounds like you, then you are in the right place. It's a little bit about me, like I've been there and I've done it, which is exactly why I'm sitting here in front of you right now. I've trained CrossFit for years, worked hard every single session, still really couldn't see the muscle definition that I was kind of searching for. When 35 hit, though, everything changed. It got so much harder. Cortisol was through the roof. My recovery was just dragging. My body held on to fat no matter what I did. Until I stopped training against my body and started fueling with intention and not starving myself, that's when everything started to turn around. So I built the Fuel Plus Reform system, which is pretty much the exact system that I used for myself and I wish was handed me on day one. I used it to transform myself and then my clients. So let's talk about why you're stuck. Your nutrition isn't built for CrossFit. Eating too little or the wrong things means your body can't build the muscle definition that you've been training so hard for. That is a common trap. We think the less I eat, the harder I train, the better everything's going to be. Not true. Number two, your hormones shifted and your plan hasn't. So you hit 35, estrogen, cortisol, metabolism shifts make old approaches kind of useless. And almost no one's addressing this. And number three, you're recovering like you're still 25. Without the right recovery strategy, a 35 plus body can't adapt, remodel, and show what you've been earning in the gym. So a little bit about me. My name is Emily. I'm a CrossFit coach and founder of Fuel Fit Nutrition and Training. I went through my own transformation using the exact system I'm about to show you. And I've been specializing in CrossFit specific nutrition and hormone aware training for women 35 plus. I help women get leaner, recover better, and finally see the definition that their hard work deserves. Also, I have over a decade of experience in orthopedic regenerative medicine as an educator, and I'm a nutrition and medical weight loss coach. I'm NASM trained and a CrossFit level 1 trainer. So now you know who you're talking to. All right. Let's get into problem number one. Your nutrition isn't built for CrossFit. So you're training hard but not seeing fat loss or definition. You're under eating and crashing mid-WOD. And you're just kind of using random macros that you maybe found on a calculator that are not built for your training output. And you're eating clean, but your body's not really changing. Solutions for this problem number one is finding macros that are built around your CrossFit training volume. We look at pre, intra, and post-workout fueling for performance and eating to build muscle and reduce body fat. We look at food timing that supports both performance and recovery. Recovery is a big one. Something that one of my clients said that I thought was relevant to share with you is I thought I needed to eat less to get lean. Sound familiar? Once I started fueling for my workouts, I had more energy, recovered faster, and finally started to see muscle definition. There you go. When you fuel like an athlete, your body finally starts to feel like one. All right, problem number two. Your hormones shifted, but your plan Hasn't. So you're doing everything right, but your weight won't budge. Your energy crashes, you've got mood swings, you've got stubborn belly fat that just won't go away. And then you're overtraining because that's what you think you have to do. You're spiking your cortisol and making fat loss even harder. You feel like your body is working just against you. The harder you work, the less you eat, the less it works. The solution is training loads adjusted for your hormonal cycle and having nutrition supporting estrogen balance and cortisol control. Not cortisol decrease, not cortisol get it out the window, cortisol control. Managing training stress so your body can respond and understanding how your 35 plus body actually works. Let's talk about Mel. Mel said she finally realized that her body wasn't broken, because it's not. It just needed a different strategy. And once she stopped fighting her hormones, she started progressing again. Your hormones aren't the problem. You're not broken. You just don't know how to work with them yet. All right, problem number 3. You're recovering like you're still 25. You're still sore 3 days after a hard workout. You have low energy in between your sessions, and you never really feel fresh and ready to go. You have no structured program. You're just surviving each class. You show up, you look at the whiteboard, you roll your eyes, and you get to work. You're pushing harder, but getting further and further from your goals. Solution, you periodize your CrossFit compatible programming with built-in recovery. Recovery. I can't stress that enough. Sleep, mobility, and stress protocols in your plan. Weekly check-ins to adjust load before burnout hits. And you have progress data that you see right in front of you, and it's reviewed so nothing goes unnoticed. We're not just throwing stuff at the wall hoping it sticks. All right, let's talk about Mandy. Mandy said, I thought feeling sore and exhausted all week meant I was working hard enough. Once recovery became part of the plan, I had more energy, recovered faster, and started making the progress that I've been chasing for years. Results don't necessarily come if you're training harder. They come if you're recovering smarter. All right, take a look at some of my other clients here. These are real women that have had real results on this program. Okay, let's talk about next steps. So, step number 1, book your free strategy call. We're going to map out your goals. We're going to talk about your hormones and your training history, and we're going to figure out exactly why you're stuck. Number 2, we build your Fuel Plus Perform game plan together. Custom nutrition targets, CrossFit compatible training, and recovery protocols that are built for you. Number 3, we execute with coaching and data. Bi-weekly check-ins, direct messaging, and data review so nothing falls through the cracks. And we get our real, lasting results. We're leaner, more defined, and have better recovery. And you finally see what you've been working for. So let's talk about what happens if you do nothing. We kind of have to, right? The cost of inaction is another year of training hard and never seeing the definition that you've really been earning. More sessions fueled wrong, leaving you exhausted instead of energized, and you're watching other people progress while you stay stuck and wonder what the heck you're missing. You're probably going to spend some money on generic plans that weren't built for CrossFit women over 35, and you'll have another cycle of stop, start, and saying you'll get serious and figure it out on Monday. Doing nothing has a price, and let's face it, you're already paying it. Talk about some specifics of the Fuel Plus Perform systems. You know what you're getting yourself into. So everything we do together in one coach-led system built for you. So nutrition. We're going to have some custom macros built for your CrossFit output, but we're going to talk about how you're eating now first. I can't customize your macros if I don't know how you're eating now. We're just going to pretend that they're customized based on your training schedule and not knowing anything about you right now. It's not going to work. So we're going to talk about you, get a maintenance plan first, and get you going in the right direction so we know how to work with you specifically. We'll talk about hormonal support and lasting body composition change. We're going to talk about your training, CrossFit compatible programming designed for muscle definition, strength, and smart recovery. We are not saying no to CrossFit. We are just supporting CrossFit, okay? I'm going to build you a program that works with your current CrossFit schedule. Talk about your hormones, protocols that work with your 35 plus body, your natural cycle and not against it. Have to pay close attention to what's going on each and every day in your cycle so that we can support your training and optimize your muscle growth. Your coach, me. Direct messaging, bi-weekly check-ins, and accountability that actually keeps you on track. So you have access to me. You can ask me questions during the day. We'll have those bi-weekly check-ins to zero in and make sure everything is right on point. Data, a big one. Progress tracking, so you always know what's working and exactly what to adjust. And we're going to wrap this up into one little pretty system. Nutrition, training, recovery, coaching, everything all in one place. It'll be real easy for you. We're going to run your entire transformation from one system. I'm not going to ask you to download 80 million apps. We're just going to do it from one system. Simple. So, what do you do next? You're going to book your free strategy call, so you can fill out this form below. We're going to hop on a quick call, a quick evaluation call, just to make sure that this is a good program for you. And once we're on a full call, we'll build your custom Fuel Plus Reform game plan together. So you show up, we execute, and you finally see the results that match how hard you train. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, you guys, jump on that free strategy call form below, and I will see you soon.